Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to explain what is API developer skills. What is API developer skills? Don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. So as a developer, it is very mandatory. It is a must that you master a different set of skills, because you are not just writing a programming language, you are doing a whole lot of stuff. So what are the skills that as an API developer you should be able to carry in your belt? Okay, and like I said, as an API developer, master a diverse set of skills, okay, because this is very important for you to create an effective API. So let's look at the essential skills that is necessary for an API developer. Now, the first thing and the first on the list is you must master a programming language. So for you to become an API developer, you must master a programming language, either Java, Python, Node.js, C Sharp. So you must master a backend programming language. Okay, so you can't say that you are an API developer and language you know is what is HTML or CSS. So you are just an HTML engineer. Alright, so you must master a strong programming language and have a strong background. Okay, so understanding syntax, idiomatic use, and their frameworks will help you to write a plain, robust code. Alright, and develop a beautiful, robust API. You must understand API design principle. Familiarize yourself with a principle like REST, which stand for representational state transfer. Also get familiar with yourself with a GraphQL. Alright, so this learn about endpoint creation, data serialization, authentication. Then the third on the list is security practices. Understand security best practices. Alright, so for APIs, protect against vulnerability like SQL injection and ensure secure data transmission. SQL injection is one of the easiest way that hackers and bad guys gain access to database. So you must understand how it works. You must guide against it. All right. So this helps you to write, implement security best practices when creating an API. This helps you to create a secure API when designing and creating an API. So you must implement such a security practice. Then data format and interchange. Okay, so you must understand what JSON means and what XML means. Okay, JSON is a JavaScript object notation, all right, while XML is an extendable markup language. So that you can efficiently serialize and deserialize data, okay, between client and server. So if you have your front end and the back end, so you must know how this data can be communicated. So if you have database that is being fetched, you need to serialize those data that is leaving, maybe they are filling a form, for example. Those data that is being collected needs to be serialized. All right, it needs to be serialized. Some data needs to be serialized, so that needs to be deserialized, so that you can be able to communicate between what clients and servers, front end and back end. All right, so you must understand data formats and what and interchange. All right, how information transfer between them. Then you must understand web services. Okay, you must understand web services like HTTP, HTTPS, the hypertext transfer protocol, and the hypertext transfer protocol secure, HTTPS. Alright, so one is secure, the other is not secure, and they are in different formats. So you must understand yourself. Okay, so learn about these web technologies and web servers. So this knowledge is fundamental for you to become an API developer. Alright, then API testing. You need to test your API you need to test your API for vulnerability, for error handling in transferring, and every other error that may come up along the way. Okay, so you must test the API. Okay, so familiarize yourself with a Postman. All right, to test the API, test the different endpoint. provide a different body data that is needed for the body, or the token, or whatever that is needed. So test the API, get familiarized with Postman, get familiarized with different test frameworks. All right, so if you are using Java, for example, okay, get familiar with yourself with Selenium. Python, Selenium, Python also work with Selenium. So familiarize yourself with all of this. Okay, so this helps you to write an API that's free from error and can also do what it's supposed to do. Second to the last is push your code to the GitHub. So you need to understand GitHub for efficient collaboration and version management. Understand how GitHub works, understand GitHub, how to push code and all of that. So understand these things. So, and finally, remember that API development is not just about coding. It's about enabling seamless communication between software systems. Remember that API is not about what? It's not about just coding. It is about ensuring seamless communication between softwares. If you like this video and you have learned one or two from this video, don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, and see you on the other side. See you next time. Bye bye.